the f you pussy. That's the f you pussy. And you security. This is security. That's security, nigga. You pussy. Look, shut up. Shut up. And you with a cop. And look, you tight. And you with police. And you with police, nigga. Look, that cop. That nigga cop.
You a bitch here, right here, fraud on the ground like you was that. Baby, my niggas will be in the land swerving with me, eating gat. Dog, real boss, make a call, nigga. You a bit back.
But neither here nor there, you heard? Listen, y'all niggas tell Meek Mill, come fight me. Tell Meek Mill I wanna fight that one-on-one, you heard? And I don't even gotta trip about money and all that. Cause I got more money than
yeah, y'all already know how we playing out this. That's real life.
Real life shit.
Nigga, Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you heard?
Talk that shit, Meek. Yeah, Meek.
Y'all, 6ix9ine just blew Meek Mill's world up like never before. And no, this ain't no basic trolling situation. This time, 6ix9ine came locked, loaded, and ready to expose. Now that Meek's name got dragged into the whole Diddy freak show nightmare, 6ix9ine saw his opportunity and took the shot. And baby, he did not miss. Let's not forget, the beef between these two has been boiling for years, since way back in 2018, long before the Diddy Boy toy rumors flooded the internet. Back then, when 6ix9ine got cuffed on federal charges, he folded faster than a cheap beach chair. He turned full snitch, ratted out the whole 9 tray set like he was born to wear a wire. The rap game watched it unfold in horror, and guess who was one of the first to call him out? Meek. Loud and clear, Meek labeled him a straight-up traitor. Meek's always been the one preaching about justice, about standing tall, about prison reform, and all that real one energy. In a 2018 interview, Meek even said he wanted to give 6ix9ine some advice. He warned, you give out that certain kind of energy, and that energy actually comes back. Ooh, and now it's coming back, all right, with a vengeance.
I'd have been like, all that you're doing is stupid at this point. I know you might have got on from doing it and it worked out to be able to make some money, but I think you need to go down. I think you beefing with too many people right now. You putting the wrong energy out, and the world will deliver the energy that you putting out. Like, you delivering a gangster type of energy now. He locked up in the middle of some shit. So, you know, you gave out that energy, you kind of got that energy back. I seen him one time and I was like, yo, I want to holler at you real quick. He was like, all right, I'm going to holler at you in a second. And I was going to tell him, like, things not talking about prison. Just like, yo, stop putting that energy out. You get money now.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And nobody want to live like that. You can't live with 10 security guards forever.
Fast forward to 2020, and things got real dirty. Meek jumped on X, Twitter, and took a shot at 6ix9ine's IG Live. He tweeted, I hope that rat going live to apologize to the people he told on or the victim. Then he added some shade about Nipsey's tragic fate and tied it back to rats. He basically said snitches like 6ix9ine shouldn't even be walking free. And guess what? 6ix9ine clapped back with a brutal punchline. Imagine having a newborn baby come into the world and be pressed about a Mexican with rainbow hair. That was a direct dig at Meek, who had just welcomed a baby with Milan Harris. Instead of basking in fatherhood, he was caught up in drama. It's 6ix9ine. Smach. Of course, Meek had more to say. He came back throwing digital punches, calling 6ix9ine a keyboard informant and claiming he's beefing for his sons like he's raising little internet warriors. Then he tried to get all woke on the timeline, talking about cops and systems and all that, while calling out 6ix9ine for trolling families and feeding rich white folks off his mess. Woo! And don't even get me started on when 6ix9ine dropped Gooba, that clout-hungry comeback anthem. Meek wasn't having any of it. He trashed the song, mocked the comeback, and told the world 6ix9ine was a walking L with Skittles hair. Tweeted that new song trash, we heard that, law. But 6ix9ine? He don't go down easy. He flipped the narrative and came for Meek's whole persona. Called him fake, said all that activism was just for cameras. All bark, no justice. And then came Valentine's Day 2021. Yep. Feb 14th, outside an Atlanta nightclub, 6ix9ine pulled up on Meek Mill as he was leaving. The video went viral. 6ix9ine was screaming that Meek was rolling with police protection, trying to catch a viral moment, while Meek's security tried to hold the chaos back. Chilly, it was wild.
That's a fact, you pussy. That's a fact, you pussy. And you security. This is security. That's security, nigga. You pussy. Look, shut up. Shut up. And you with a cop. And look, you tight. And you with police. And you with police, nigga. Look, that cop. That nigga cop.
Meek jumped on Twitter and tried to explain himself, saying 6ix9ine was waiting outside like a setup. He said, they trying to get us, but 6ix9ine mocked him, accusing him of hiding behind security and clout chasing by faking the whole scene. And now that Meek's name is tangled in this Diddy freak-off scandal, oh baby, the wolves are hungry. First, it was Soulja Boy tweeting, didn't Diddy have you in the ass? And now, 6ix9ine is bringing the smoke, gasoline, and a box of matches. He's been waiting to cook Meek, and now the kitchen is open. It's no secret that Meek and Diddy have been tight for years, real tight. We've seen the red carpet hugs, VIP lounging, and all that brother love energy. But with Diddy's empire falling apart, lawsuits, leaked tapes, wild party stories, Meek's name is getting snatched up into the chaos. Word is, Meek was once Diddy's favorite, getting all that VIP treatment in exchange for quality time. Remember Meek's 27th birthday? Diddy threw down hard, $25.00, K a night on a Vegas mansion called the Parisian Palace. But what happened in that house? Oh honey, it was filthy. The manager Jason Haight spilled the tea. Broken bottles, used condoms, blood-stained sheets, razor blades, lube on the dresser, drugs on the floors, panties in the bushes, 2 iPhones left behind. And Diddy? He allegedly changed all the bedroom locks before the party started and was the only one with keys. Oh, and he installed his own smoke detectors that folks say had cameras inside. That now viral video of Meek getting his cheeks clapped, allegedly recorded that same night.
What? Yo, wait a minute. Wait, ah!
You didn't hear this?
No!
And that bodyguard who leaked the clip, he claimed Diddy spiked everyone's drinks before the freak show began. Predator vibes, full-on puppet master.
All the champagne was spiked, son. Like, all the champagne was spiked. Everybody was passed the out. I don't drink, so I was playing that off like I don't drink. I smoke. Like, I smoke and I had my own weed, but, like, everybody was passed out. Yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the was going on, but I just heard balls slapping against ass cheeks. I heard struggling to take. I heard being like, yeah, daddy. Like when he started all that daddy this and daddy that, and then I heard some hollering and struggling. Like, yeah, I kept the phone there and I recorded all this because I was like.
So let's not ignore that clip. Diddy calling Meek daddy. Yes, daddy. Who calls their homeboy that? The internet broke in half that day.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Meek tried to come back on X with the whole motivational speech. My voice is powerful as a black man from the ghetto. He went on a whole thread about being a king, bots running smear campaigns, and spending $100, 0 cents K, to find out who was trying to destroy him. The streets know what's up with me, he said. I got $100, 0 cents K for a real investigation. But here's the catch. Where's the proof? No receipts, no investigators, just tweets and more tweets. So now the streets are asking, if you're innocent, why not clean your name for real? Or is all this just more smoke? And get this, in one of Diddy's lawsuits filed by Lil Rod, there's mention of Diddy being involved with a Philly rapper who once dated Nicki Minaj. Who do you know from Philly that used to date Nicki?
And we got a lawsuit. So the Lil Rod lawsuit we got.
Yeah, I read through the whole thing.
And it didn't mention Meek by name, but there was a footnote.
A Philly rapper who used to date Nicki Minaj.
It was like a Jeopardy question.
Duh, who is that? There could only be one person on the planet. Unless there's a Philly rapper that also dated Nicki that no one knows about, it's obviously Meek Mill.
So essentially, I reacted to, like, I literally found out on stream, like, what the f? I'm like, yo, no way Meek Mill was in these freestyles.
Folks started squinting sideways, connecting dots that were never supposed to touch. Then 6ix9ine came in hot during a convo with DJ Academics and said Diddy once slept right next to him.
Sleeping right, we sleeping, nah, we sleeping right next to each other, pause. So like, would you like you just, not for real.
I get it, but
I slept right here, he slept right there.
Now the streets are calling that a subliminal shot at Meek, that he was in that same freaky bed. And knowing 6ix9ine, he don't just hint, he taunts. This was personal, his big chance to throw every L back at Meek's face. And let me tell you, social media is on fire. One user posted, he's in the pool knowing his sis is hurting, fam. And Diddy recorded it on private, said, you deserve it. Another said, Diddy used that man on his birthday. I bet Meek hates birthdays now. And this last comment hit hard. At all those Diddy parties, drugs, spiked alcohol, freak-offs, and not one fight, no drama, just peace with brother love, something ain't right. So now the question is Meek just collateral damage in Diddy's collapsing empire, or was he deep in the middle of it? You tell me. Drop those thoughts in the comments, don't be shy, and if you're here for the raw truth, no filter, no fluff, tap that like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because the next Draw Dropper, it's already on its way.